All right, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com. If you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, write me KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on a video that interests you. Watch it. Give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. So look, I just want to make this quick video. I just want to say happy holidays to you all. I know it's Christmas time, and you're getting the gifts and everything for everybody that you can. No, don't forget to give back to the less fortunate as much as you can. I know it's kind of hard around these times, especially the way the economy is and all that, but we still try to, especially if you're a parent, you try to make things happen for your kids. It's all about sacrificing, and if you're not a parent, you try to, make sacrifices and do the best you can do for people that you love. That's what it's all about. It's about love and doing what you can for people. Let me just say this, y'all. We all have a born date. We all have a death date, and what you do in between is what's important, and if something happens to you, God forbid, right? What can people say about you? You want something that people can say about you. You don't want to have, you want to, when people speak your name, you want to have it be in good spirit, not in a negative spirit, and I think that's what's important. And it should be important to you too. What do people say about you? You don't have to be the most popular person, but even the people in your circle, what do people say about you? What can people say about you? You know? Um, but that's just me, y'all. But look, let me just on this video, I just want to say, I want to speak on the little Durk situation. Little Durk got the second murder for hire. He had the first one with the attempted murder of rapper Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop, was unalived. Um, the feds came in. They snatched Durk up for the murder for hire based off circumstantial evidence. They got they got the involved people who actually did the the murder. They got them checking into the airport with their IDs. Actually got them using the OTF, which is Lil Durk's record label, using the company credit card to pay for the rental car. They linked the rental car that's on camera to commit the murder. They got them there at the same time the day before, and I got them leaving out the day after. Everything is circumstantial, right? They got and then the second murder for hire. They got some guys who actually, and let me say this, it's not the way it's showing it, and like I say, anything can happen when you go to court. Everybody has their right to a fair trial, and Durk is gonna fight it. This is just was the circumstantial evidence that's being used was for the reason for them to charge Durk with these murder for hires, even though Durk is not physically pulling the trigger himself. It's the murder for hire because with his brother D Thing, who was unalived, Durk got redemption back for his brother back in Chicago. So the unaliving of Lil Pop and the attempted murder on Quando Rondo's life happened in LA. So you got the feds in LA investigating it. They picked Durk up for that, for the things I just said. But then in Chicago, the feds in Chicago charged Durk with the murder for hire. So that'd be the second murder for hire because the alleged killers who did the killing for D thing allegedly. They saying that the guys was in a stolen car. Um, One of the guys after the murder happened, one of the guys ran through the weapon in someone else's yard. One of the guys left a phone in the car, so they end up linking the phone. Once the police came, they linked the phone to another guy with text messages, back and forth about location, where this person at. Did Durk pay the money? Durk, all this stuff here. All of a sudden, you see the guy on the internet, this alleged killer, allegedly, with showing a bunch of money playing Lil Durk music in the background. So this is the reason why he was charged for the murder for hire. All this is circumstantial evidence. Um, and Lil Durk didn't even pull the trigger. Is all this is him hiring someone else. And I'm just giving y'all a short version of it. I know my channel is a relationship channel mostly, but some things that I do talk about also besides relationships, because I like Lil Durk actually. You know what I mean? I jam Lil Durk music. I kind of hate the situation that had happened. Um, and I know a lot of times drill rappers and stuff like that, they talk about, murders and stuff like that in their music, and we listen to it. We try not to think about um, so much of when it comes to the murdering part. Typically, people who ain't murderers, you know what I'm saying? We try not to think about that part, but in reality, you know, when they talking and dissing people and all that stuff, they dissing dead people, man. And it's not, it's like, damn, so you gotta think about the family of the victims. You know what I'm saying? It's like we like these rappers, but the people they victimize, we not thinking about the victims or their family. And I always say this, man. What you put in the universe, you get back. And you know, and I know Lil Durk was in his mind. He moved off emotion. He was thinking about getting get back for his brother who passed. He was thinking about getting get back um, for King Von in the Quando Rondo situation, and you know the get back, the revenge. You know, this is and he moving off the emotions is what got him caught up. In this situation, and we just gonna see how it plays out. But this is the quick version of things that happened. The reason why he got charged for us, the two murder attempts. We just gonna see how it play out. But it looks like y'all, the feds. I mean, if you look at the paperwork that's being put out, this is the reason why all this stuff came out, and they kind of got it documented. It man, it don't look good in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All this is just a lesson, man, to the streets, man. It's like the things. Let me tell y'all something, man. You know, a lot of time people in the streets, they try to talk down on people who not in the streets, and they like, oh man, them dudes, they squares. They, oh man, they lame, this and that. Y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. You don't listen to that bullshit. Don't listen to that bullshit. You don't have to be in the streets. You don't have to be considered cool to and be in the streets. You can still be cool and still be a brother who get your money the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow way, but it's the right way, and you can get some money doing it the right way. I promise you. You just gotta work hard, make a couple of investments. Like I always tell my brothers, get you a trade job. If you don't want to get a college degree, get you a trade job. Trade jobs make just as much money as people with college degrees, sometimes more. And then you could do that, take that trade, do side work, or you could open up your own business doing it. It's cool when it's Christmas time. I see Christmas gifts and stuff like that. It's cool when you're not looking over your shoulder because you living right. You're not. When you in the streets and you doing shit in the streets, you gotta always look over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So it's good when you can provide for your family, be, you know, the right way. And you don't have to, I mean, you always got to keep your head on the swivel anyway, because being black, we just live like that anyway, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You got to always make sure you got to protect yourself, but do it within, um, do that in the right way too. You know what I mean? If you ain't got a record, I would say, and myself, I got to do this myself. You got to get you a gun license. You know what I'm saying? You know, a permit to carry. You know what I mean? If it's for your state, you know, you got to do that. Because you got a right to protect yourself. You know, but yeah, man, I don't. That's just this just really is a lesson to all my brothers. You know, we just gotta the streets, y'all. Let me say this, and I said this in a couple of videos before, y'all. The streets. You can't do shit out here, y'all. Real talk. You can't do shit out here. The streets is too much technology. It's too many cameras, ring cameras, street light cameras. It's cameras everywhere, and all the shit got facial recognition now, bro. You can't do shit and get away with it. You're gonna get caught. The technology is too strong. That's why I say, man, it don't be worth it. You know what I'm saying? You need to just fly right, man. Get you a job, work on that. Get you a trade, work on that, and man, get you a woman, build you a family. You know what I'm saying? And stay out the way. Having a thousand homies, you know what I'm saying, with you all the time, always about your niggas, man, that shit'll get your ass caught up every single time, because out of all them niggas, you gonna have probably 85%, 75, I'm gonna say 75% of them niggas don't mean you know well. Don't mean you good at all. A lot of niggas be jealous of you, especially if you got some motion, and niggas be waiting for you to slip up. I promise you that. That's why I always keep my circle small, real talk. But anyway, that's all I want to say about this video, man. It's just a quick rendition of the murder for hires that they got a little Durk with, allegedly, you know. This is what the paperwork, if you go through the paperwork of what's going on in indictments and shit like that, that's the quick gist of it. But anyway, I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. Much love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.